Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. I just want to know that my voice is clear to everyone.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. First of all, I am very much thankful to SAFETYPRO EXPO. To be honest, it's an honor to be part of today's session. Usually, we have seen the expos at international levels in UK and outside of the country, but it is organized at national level at Pakistan. So it's like an honor for me to be part of in today's session. And the topic which is given to me today, this is women impact in health and safety. I would like to share my screen from here. I would just request someone if someone can confirm that my screen is clear to everyone.
Yes, it is clear.
Dear listeners, I would give a touch of Urdu here. I know there are so many international listeners here, but there are some national listeners as well, and I would just give a touch of Urdu here. जब मुझे ये टॉपिक दिया गया था कि women impact in safety and health, so it was like an emotional touch for me कि वो टॉपिक जो मैं कभी सोचा करती थी कि जब मैं एक सक्सेसफुल सेफ्टी प्रैक्टिशनर बन I will love to speak in front of the public on that. So this is one of the dream which is going to come true today. First, a brief intro about myself. मैं viewers को अपने बारे में बताना चाहूँगी. My name is Divya Ashok Kumar. I am from Balochistan, Pakistan, and currently I am working in UAE, Abu Dhabi, in one of the leading contracting company in UAE. And with regards to my qualification, I am MBA gold medalist and I am chartered member of IOSH as well. Apart from this, I have recently done my NEBOSH International Environmental Diploma and I am IENV JIP NEBOSH as well. So let's get on to today's presentation. आइए आज का presentation start करते हैं. सबसे पहले, in the very beginning, I want to tell you what is wish. Wish है क्या? वुमेन इम्पैक्ट सेफ्टी एंड हेल्थ, ये एक विश एक बहुत बड़ा इनिशिएटिव है पाकिस्तान सेफ्टी काउंसिल की तरफ से, जो कि ओनली एंड ओनली वुमेन को इनकरेज करने के लिए बनाया गया है ताकि वो सेफ्टी फील्ड में आए और अपना करियर परस्यू करें. विच इज अ पार्ट ऑफ PSC, फाउंडेड बाय PSC ग्रुप ऑफ प्रोफेशनल वुमेन वर्किंग इन वेरियस इंडस्ट्रीज. And the vision of WISH is to just make a measurable difference in building better future for women working in OHS field, which is dedicated to support, educate, help, and facilitate the achievements of the women in occupational health and safety career.
Divya, can you make your PowerPoint in a presentation view format?
Sure.
Yes.
Is it okay now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so let's start our today's journey. What we will cover in today's presentation. Basically, there will be a myth busters. There is still something in the mind of the women or the students or the females who want to pursue their career in safety, that safety is not for females, it's a male dominant profession. So we would share a journey of a woman in health and safety career. It will be like a myth busters. In the second part of my presentation, I would be sharing the story of some prominent women in this safety field. Then we will discuss common challenges faced by the women in safety sector. And then at the end, we will be discussing about the impact. Dear listeners, when this topic was given to me, I was thinking that impact of women, but let's first discuss about the existence of women in health and safety field. जब मुझे ये टॉपिक दिया गया था, तो मुझे जब मैंने टॉपिक पढ़ा कि वुमेन का इम्पैक्ट क्या बनेगा हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी में या वो क्या कंट्रीब्यूशन करती है इस फील्ड में, मैंने मुनासिब समझा कि मैं व्यूअर्स से ज़रूर ये बात शेयर करूँगी. इम्पैक्ट तो दूर की बात है, पहले आइए हम उसकी एग्जिस्टेंस को शेयर करते हैं, उसको डिस्कस करते हैं. A woman can be one of the rare face in HSC field at all levels, particularly leadership field. Women, जो listeners मुझे सुन रहे हैं, जो occupational health and safety field में काम कर रहे हैं, वो इस बात को ज़रूर तस्लीम करेंगे आज कि जब हम फील्ड में एग्जिस्टेंस की बात करते हैं ख़वातीन की, तो स्टिल हमें रेयरली नज़र आता है कि वुमेन काम कर रही हैं इस फील्ड में। और आई कैन से हियर प्राउडली कि मैंने फील्ड में भी काम किया है, मैंने मैनेजमेंट लेवल पे भी काम किया है, मैंने हर सेफ्टी लेवल पे काम किया है। तो वुमेन कैन वर्क, पर्पस इतना है सिर्फ बताने का। इट इज द टाइम दैट वी ऑल शुड सी जेंडर एज a spectrum instead of two set of opposing ideals. It's a challenging career, believe me, it's a very challenging career, but it's very rewarding career as well. So viewers, now we will discuss the journey of a woman in health and safety field. This is one of the most emotional part of my presentation, which I really want to share my experience, journey of a woman in occupational health and safety, what a woman or a candidate hears, how a woman or a candidate suffers in this field. There are some myth busters which I will share with you. Some of the myths are related to when we are searching the job. Some of the myths are related to when we get the job, when we are at work or we are at site, whatever. सबसे पहले क्या होता है जब हम एक ख्वाहिश भी जाहिर करते हैं? What happens at the beginning when we just make a wish that we want to pursue our career in occupational health and safety? The first sentence we hear is HSC is a male dominant field. अब कैसे मोहतरमा, HSC तो मर्दों की फील्ड है, आप कैसे इसको परस्यू करेंगे? सेकेंड सेंटेंस, जब हमारी सीवीज जाती है ना रिक्रूटर्स के बाद, व्हाट वी यूज टू हेयर, सीवी ऑफ अ फीमेल पोजीशन फॉर एचएससी, ओह माय गॉड, शी डिड नॉट फाइंड एनी अदर प्रोफेशन। ये बाज औकात तो यहाँ पे एक बात शेयर करना चाहूंगी अपने व्यूअर्स से कि आई हैव गॉन थ्रू सो मेनी रिजेक्शंस, फेल्यूर्स, डिस्करेजमेंट्स, मैं बहुत सारी चीज़ों से गुजरी हूँ इस फील्ड में। सो इट्स जस्ट द पर्पस इज जस्ट टू मोटिवेट अवर यंगस्टर्स हु वांट टू परस्यू दिस करियर कि आपको ये भी सुनना पड़ेगा जब आपकी सीरीज जाएंगे, आपको स्ट्रेट अवे बोला जाएगा कि मोहतरमा आपको कोई और फील्ड नहीं मिली सेफ्टी के अलावा। बट यहाँ पे मैं अगेन आपसे वही बात कहूँगी कि इट इज़ अ रिवार्डिंग करियर एज वेल। जब कंपनीज अक्सर वैकेंसीज अनाउंस करती हैं, व्हाट हैपेंस, लेट्स से किसी कंपनी का नाम है कंपनी ए। कंपनी ए इज इनवाइटिंग एप्लीकेंट्स फॉर द वैकेंसी ऑफ HSC 123, ये वैकेंसी का नंबर है, फॉर द रोल ऑफ HSC रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, बट the gender preference male only. One of most common experience which I had in this field. दूसरी बात, जब हम जब जॉब सर्च कर रहे हैं, चलिए जी हम इंटरव्यू में आ गए, तो अक्सर समटाइम्स बाज़ औक़ात हमें ये जुमला अक्सर सुनने को मिलता है, आइडियल फील्ड फॉर वुमेन इज मेडिकल और टीचिंग ओनली। सीरियसली? अच्छा जी, जब हम इंटरव्यूज में आते हैं, मोस्टली व्हाट हैपन, Dear Miss ABC, you are qualified, but we are looking for a strong male candidate who can work at site. So we regret to inform you that your application cannot be considered. But as I explained, I have seen women, they are working at sites and they are successful. They are even, I would say that, comparatively more successful than males in the field. So they can work. The problem is just we should give them the chance and opportunities. और जब हम फील्ड पे होते हैं, हाउ वुमेन विल गो टू साइट वर्क्स विद मेल कोलीग्स, फिर आता है आपका मामला कि आपको ये भी रियलाइज कराया जाता है यू कांट डू दिस, शी कांट डू दिस, शी इज गोइंग टू ब्रेक अ नेल। लास्ट बट नॉट लीस्ट, हो लुक अ गर्ल, शी इज वेयरिंग ऑल PPEs, बट मेरा जवाब उनको है या इट्स सो इजी एंड आई कैन डू दिस। सो ये कुछ ऐसे मिथ्स थे जो स्टिल हमारे लोगों के माइंड में है कि वुमेन कैन नॉट वर्क इन द फील्ड ऑफ सेफ्टी, बट वी कैन वर्क। एंड आई वुड जस्ट add a quotation here, there is nothing in the world which a male can do in a better way and I can't do in high heels. अब जरा जिक्र करते हैं कि वो कौन से चैलेंजेस हैं जो अक्सर ख़वातीन फेस करती हैं इस फील्ड में। सम कॉमन चैलेंजेस। Working in the field of HSC is a daily based challenge, everyday challenge. So I have categorized the challenges here into classifications. One is the gender based challenges which we often face. This is difficulty in finding the job opportunities. As I have already described in my previous slide, that preference is often given to males of site based position, HSC positions especially. And sometimes it's often considered that it's a problem for females to work at site. Then there are some professional hurdles. There is one of the important thing which I want to share here. Dear listeners, when I was willing to pursue my career in HSC field, I searched on internet that do we have any mentor in Pakistan who is a lady, or she can be called as mentor or role model? I'm sorry to tell you, maybe it hurts someone, but my finding was zero. I came up with zero results कि मुझे कोई mentor नहीं मिला अपना कि जिसे मैं एक role model समझ के इस field को pursue कर सकूं. Then I thought someone has to take the first step, of course, and then I get into this field. दूसरा है कि अक्सर ये समझा जाता है दिस इज एंड ये है भी किसी हद तक कि ये मेल डोमिनेटेड इंडस्ट्री है. जब हम ऑक्यूपेशनल हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी फील्ड की बात करते हैं तो हमें जो रेशियो ऑफ वुमेन है वो लगभग कम मिलता है एज कम्पेयर टू मेल, जिस माइंडसेट को हमें यकीनन चेंज करने की ज़रूरत है. कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर में हम कितना बात करते हैं ना जेंडर इक्वालिटी की, डाइवर्स कल्चर की, वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की, बट माजरत के साथ when it comes to some professional fields वो सिर्फ हमारी corporate code of practice, code of ethics book तक ही महदूद रह जाती हैं. I'm sorry, this is a harsh reality, but this is fact. अब आता है underestimation. Women has capabilities, they can do, but उनको अक्सर underestimate किया जाता है. जब आप professional growth की बात करते हैं या promotions की बात करते हैं, they are often underrated somehow. But it further and still depends on the corporate culture as well. I would not say all the organizations are same, but mostly this is what I am sharing on the base of my experience. फिर बात करते हैं welfare facilities की. अब जो मैं point कहने जा रही हूँ ना, might be it seems funny to most of the listeners and viewers, but this is true. Shared toilets on work sites we have often seen, like often as I'm working in a contracting company in construction sector, I have a very extensive experience, so it has been observed by me, and I have noticed this, like even there are shared toilets, like the basic welfare facilities we don't have. So other thing again, I would share barrier in professional growth. Before I was thinking it is a challenge for only few of the women, but when I came across the international mentors and role model females, and I have seen the same thing was shared in their experience as well in some of the interviews at international level, कि वो भी ये चीज़ तस्लीम करती हैं कि professional growth is a big challenge for women. यानी कि when you are at a certain level, so you are often not supposed to, you have not been offered with the senior leadership roles. So this is often a big challenge. Then PPEs. Again, it's funny, but that is true. Sometimes we feel that PPEs are not designed for us, like heads are quite bigger than our heads. So there are so many things like this. So, but now there are so many suppliers who have started manufacturing the PPEs as per women structures. And then bullying. Yeah, this is one of the challenge. Like the problem here is people have not seen women in majority in this field. So let's say when a woman is at a site or somewhere, or suddenly when they see her, so there is some elements of bullying as well when we talk about the challenges for women in occupational health and safety. Okay, guys, viewers, what happened? One day I was just going to research something that about who are the role models, who are the mentor. I came across to interview of some international well-known women, and I want to share with you. And I have also given the link at the end of my presentation, that the source link of the information is from a magazine of health and safety. I was feeling that maybe the challenges are only for me. Then I realized, no. International women have also same issues as we have in occupational health and safety. I came across three very prominent names in the field of HSC. One was Madam Andeli Abrams, then Madam Andrea Bahal, and Rose McMurray. Just a little and brief intro of all three. And Adili Abram is a certified mine safety professional and president owner of a Washington-based law firm focused on occupational and mine safety and health, among other laws. She is also a national representative of American Society of Safety Engineers. Let's discuss about Madam Andrea Ball. Andrea is a certified safety professional and director of safety and loss prevention at Holiday Inn Club Vacations in Kissimmee at Florida. She is currently vice president of ASSC Regional 4 And Rose McMurray is a transportation safety professional who teaches and provides consultation, and she's retired in 2011. So let's get on and know that what these women say about occupational health and safety. These are some of the most moment of the thoughts which I have picked up from the interview of Madam Adela Abrams. Madam Adela Abrams कहती हैं कि I have been treated fairly well. I am pretty assertive. I worked for an association, so I was seen a little bit as an authoritative figure. One of 10 senior staff, I was the only woman. Even after I graduated law school, I had the executive vice president say to me point blank, I don't care how many degrees you get. We will never have a chick as a vice president. So it's still not a matter of Asian women. I would say it's an international issue. Further, Madam Adela says that you might see women who are safety managers, safety director, very rarely as vice president. As I described in my previous presentation slide, that in the leadership role, it's very rare that we see the females. And within the larger corporations especially, there is something that need to change. Recognize women. Women are qualified for these positions. Don't discount them because of their genders. आइए सुनते हैं मैडम एंड्रिया बॉल को. मुझे मैडम एंड्रिया बॉल का इंटरव्यू बहुत पसंद आया बिकॉज इन्होंने बहुत सारी सेक्टर्स के बारे में बताया है कि वुमेन को क्या दुश्वारियां पेश आती हैं ख़वातीन को जब वो फील्ड में आती हैं. जैसे वो कहती हैं कि आई हैव वर्कड इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, म्यूनिसिपैलिटी, कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड हॉस्पिटैलिटी. वीवर्स, यहाँ पर एक अलमिया फ़िक्र ये है कि हर सेक्टर के अपने अपने इश्यूज़ हैं. उनको ज़रा जानते हैं मैडम एंड्रिया की ज़बानी. वो कहती हैं each one of these had different challenges for women. In manufacturing, I was one of 4 women who went out into plants, so they weren't used to see women there. In construction, many times I was the only woman there. In municipality, there were certain areas where there wasn't even a women's washroom. ये वो सारे मसाइल हैं जिनका मैं challenges में discuss कर चुकी हूँ आपके साथ. When it comes down to hospitality, it is fairly women friendly, or I should say that gender neutral. वो further कहती है, I never wanted to treat it differently. कि हर women की wish होती है professional की occupational health and safety की field में, because I was a female. I wanted the guys to treat me like I was one of the guys. At every job I had, I have been able to achieve that. अब सुनते हैं मिस रोज मैकमरी से. वो कहती हैं often times, and that is reality, viewers, that people judge us or you on the basis of the gender or race. I have always felt the best defense against those bias is hard work and being competent. I was often the only woman in meetings. I did emergency planning, emergency response for Department of Transport for a while. When you show you are competent, prepared, collaborative, have all the leadership skills, regardless whatever you are, man or a woman, you are successful or you will be successful. अब बात करते हैं इम्पैक्ट की. ये मेरे प्रेजेंटेशन का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट और लास्ट पार्ट है. मैंने एक एनालिसिस की, अगर ख़वातीन को भी बराबर अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिलें ऑक्यूपेशनल हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी फील्ड में आने के लिए, तो एज अ होल क्या इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है हमारे पास. एंड आई केम अक्रॉस दैट कि नंबर फर्स्ट, एक तो कंपनीज के पास एक वाइडर पूल होगा टैलेंट का, कि कंपनीज दैट डोंट encourage women to join, really they are missing out on the talents and abilities of the half of the population. That is a fact somehow. And tapping into these can make a huge difference to your productivity and your bottom line. फिर दूसरा आता है आपका, ये तो आपका आ गया कि हमारे HRs के पास, हमारी रिक्रूटर्स के पास बहुत बड़ा पूल होगा टैलेंट का, if we have women workforce also. फिर बात करते हैं improved staff retention की. ऑफन ख़वातीन ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में अगर उनको अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिलती हैं, वो लॉन्ग टाइम सर्व करती हैं, तो इट कैन रिजल्ट इन स्टाफ रिटेंशन एज वेल. अब बात है इकोनॉमी की. मैं अगेन यहाँ पर यही चीज़ एक्सप्लेन करूँगी कि इस हकीकत से हम सब डिनाई नहीं कर सकते. वी कैन नॉट डिनाई कि वुमेन हमारी इकोनॉमिक वेलफेयर में बहुत अहम किरदार अदा करती हैं. तो अगर उनको बराबर मौके दिए जाएं, इफ़ वी प्रोवाइड देम इक्वल चांसेस फॉर एम्प्लॉयमेंट, so they can contribute in the welfare of economy of the country as well. अब आते हैं इनोवेशन और ग्रोथ में. देखें, ये एक, जैसे कि आई हैव टोल्ड कि मैंने MBA भी किया है, तो स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट में हम एक चीज़ पढ़ते हैं कि जब अपोजिट जेंडर्स होते हैं या ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कंपटीशन बढ़ता है तो दिस इज हेल्दी फॉर एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट। और जब डिफरेंट जेंडर डाइवर्स कल्चर बनता है तो हमारे पास इनोवेशन और क्रिएटिविटी के आइडियाज आते हैं which will ultimately affect the growth and development of an organization. Here the same thing I will discuss कि अगर हम empower करेंगे एक bias free और supportive gender equality workplace को, फिर वो एक innovative mindset को lead करेगा, which is good for corporate. It is a win-win game in short. फिर हम बात करते हैं diversity of views की. A more diverse approach gives our companies the chance to benefit from views that fall outside of the norms. That's another major benefit of the gender equality. अगर हम बात करें इस चीज़ की तो फिर दोबारा आता है रिक्रूटमेंट और रेपुटेशन का. अक्सर मैंने एक चीज़ नोट की है कि हमारी जो कॉर्पोरेट वेबसाइट्स होती हैं बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज की, वो बड़ा जेंडर इक्वलिटी के पे बात करती हैं क्योंकि दे वांट अ डाइवर्स कल्चर, वो डाइवर्स वर्कफोर्स की बात करते हैं. दिस इज पार्ट ऑफ देयर पॉजिटिव कंपनी वैल्यूज. तो अगर ये हो जाए then I'm sure a reputation as an inclusive employer will also demonstrate the positivity of company values or positive company values that will enhance reputation in the recruitment in the marketplace. Last but not the least, enhance collaboration. अगर हमारी women भी equally आएंगे market में, having women on teams can help improve team processes and boost group collaboration. ये थे कुछ impact analysis जो कि बन सकते हैं, हो सकते हैं if ख़वातीन को भी बराबर मौक़े फराहम किए जाएं इस फील्ड में आने के लिए. Again मैं बस इतना कहूँगी, this is a very challenging career but this is a rewarding career. लास्ट में बस एक रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि नाउ दिस इज द टाइम वी शुड चेंज अवर माइंडसेट. हम सबको अपना माइंडसेट चेंज करना चाहिए. अगर मार्केट में अपॉर्चुनिटीज होंगी तो ही हमारी खवातीन इस फील्ड की तरफ आएंगी. अगर उन्हें डिस्करेज किया जाएगा कि नहीं ये मेल डोमिनेंट प्रोफेशन है, दिस इज नॉट फॉर मेल, आप साइड पे कैसे काम करेंगी, तो आई थिंक जेंडर इक्वेलिटी, women empowerment, these all things will be in only our corporate perspective books, will not be in a practical manner. So this is time to think and this is time to change our mindsets. And अगर job की बात की जाए तो I would agree here again कि this is a challenge for whether he or she is a male or female. Job हर किसी के लिए challenge है, but opportunities should be open for both of the genders. This was all about women impact in occupational health and safety field. If there is any question, I am present to answer you. Thank you all the viewers and sharers who have listened my presentation and who will listen my presentation. Thank you.
Does anyone have a question for Ms. Divya? You can ask now. Okay, I think everything was clearly explained by you, so everybody is satisfied with your presentation, I guess.
Thank you so much, everyone. And once again, thank you SAFETYPRO EXPO for organizing such a wonderful, wonderful conference. And I'm sure everyone is getting benefit of it. Many appreciations.
Our pleasure. Pleasure to have you, Divya, and pleasure to have you, Emmanuel. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.